huge charity shop haul. As you can see, all the stuff is piled up beside me, and I've got stuff down here, and over here I've got a ridiculous, and I do mean ridiculous, amount of handbags. I went a little bit crazy. I was kind of stuck in bed for a bit and on a lot of painkillers, and it's not a good combination because, you know, you're bored and you scroll through eBay and you order, I don't know, 6 handbags in one day, and you get quite a lot from a charity. Anyway, I've got a lot of handbags from charity shop and eBay, like a ridiculous amount, but I'm going to get rid of some. I've already, like some of my own ones, and I did already get rid of some, so I'm justifying that. But I'm going to do that in a separate haul because you know how excited I get about my handbags. I feel like I look really weird because I have never in my entire life worn my hair in a middle parting, but unfortunately I'm starting to lose my hair a little bit, and it's either because of the medication I'm on or because, like, if your body's in pain a lot, it's under, like, it means your body's in stress, and it can cause you to, like, you know, like, it to affect your body in different ways, which can sometimes cause your hair to fall out. And also I'm getting, like, that could be, like, what's aggravating, like how I said I had the contact dermatitis, which is getting slightly better, but I've, like, my scalp's all broken out. I think I've got psoriasis, and my face is broken out in places of, like, bits of eczema. I don't know what, I feel like I'm falling to bits. But anyway, here I am, hair and middle parting, just to explain it. The only problem with that is you can kind of see the greys. Anyway, I'm waffling on, so I'm a bit plain looking. I've been at Alexander School Fair, we were caught in the rain, but this stuff, like, you can see it, you'll see the amount of it by the time I, like, show you all. It's going to be a very big haul, just to let you know. And this has all been sitting in my room, and I've been waiting to put it away, so it's been taking up a lot of space. I've got some Christmassy stuff. I've got clothes, I've got shoes, I think I might have some house stuff, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to just stop waffling and I'm going to go on. Seeing it's like the Christmas season, I'm going to show you the Christmassy stuff that Mark picked up. He actually picked up most of it. I think he picked up all of this today, actually. And this is a little reindeer, and he's quite a solid little reindeer, and he is meant for tea light, like little tea lights, but that would be too easy for me to put little tea lights in it. I'm sure it'd look lovely with tea lights in it, but I'm using him for, so I'm sitting on my hot chocolate bar. I'd already, like, set my hot chocolate bar up, but when I saw this guy, I changed my mind, and in here I'm setting little chocolate Santas, so that I have, like, little candy cane stickers and stuff, and little mini chocolate Santas that you can, like, either eat with his hot chocolate or, like, dip into his hot chocolate or whatever. And I've sat them, and the wee chocolate Santas are sitting in there, and it's kind of cute, and makes it extra Christmassy because it's a silver reindeer type thing, and it was 99 pence, and it's pretty, like, substantial for 99 pence. He also bought something else I'm going to show you. This is extremely tacky. We like vintage Christmas stuff. I don't know if you can see it, like, this curtain isn't sitting right, and if I tap here, this is not my window, this is actually, this is probably Santa's bum, so if this is sitting a little bit out, it's because I've got 2 giant vintage plasticky Santas on my window. Anyway, he thought I would like this because this is also a vintage Santa. Again, it was 99 pence, the sticker's still on it. But this is, like, this is super tacky. Like, just get a really good look at that. So you've got the, like, flower and the reindeers and the sleigh. But it's made of, like, the cheapest, like, really just, it's so tacky. But it's so but I think Christmas is kind of tacky. Like, I've got a mixture of, like, vintagey plastic Santas and, like, classy stuff, you know, like gold decor and, like, classy stuff, but I do like a bit of tackiness at Christmas, I must say, because it's, like, it's the time for sort of tackiness. But this might be too far, I'm not sure. So I'm not sure whether to keep it as is, or I think it would take the tacky look off it if I was to spray it either gold or silver. I think that would make it look, like, really nice and pretty classy and a nice ornament, but not sure if I'm going to do that because there's part of me that kind of likes the tacky. But anyway, that was 99 pence. I'm going to stop having to waffle on about everything and try and do it quicker because Mark told me there's not a huge battery left, and I don't want to, like, be waffling on and realise that my battery's cut out. Anyway, this little guy, he's a little glittery, kind of sparkly mouse with a tail. Mom's going to hate this. She hates mice and rats and anything with, like long tail, like, verminy long-tailed things, so she's going to absolutely hate this. It's got a little scarf and a little hat and a little candy cane, and he's so cute, and he plays, I'm sure, yeah. Right, come here. No, shh. Right, good, Lamas. And he's cute, and he was 99 pence, and he's sweet, and he sings a little tune, and I just think he's cute. So I've not decided where he's going to go, yeah, I've not like, he just came in with them today, and straight away I washed the reindeer and like put it in the hot chocolate bar. But as for the other two things, I have not found a place for them yet. This I have found a place for. This is on my coffee table, and it's a little, there's a word for this, is it mercury glass? It kind of, well, it looks like mercury glass. So it's red, and it's got these, is it pine cones? Pine cones with snow kind of effect on it, like this. And I think this was 99p as well. I think he said all the Christmas stuff was 99p. And I've yet to put a candle in it, but I think it'll be like quite a warm, like nice glow because it's red. It did have a big plastic berries coming out the side of it that were white. And I didn't like the plastic berries, so I snipped them off. So it was like this minus, it's now minus some plastic berries, but anyway, there's that. And I think it'll look nice with the thing in it. Next thing for 99p is this little, I say rose gold, like a copper or rose gold. I say rose gold, I think. Little basket, little wire basket thing with little Christmas trees around it and little handles. I think this is really cute, and I love stuff that you can put stuff in. So this has already got a place. So this is also on, when I say coffee bar, you think like a little station. I've taken up an entire worktop in my kitchen, so I've got like things and things and things and all, and this is what's holding my, so I've got a cookie jar, but like all my other packets of like cookies and biscuits and all sorts of stuff are sitting in this. So this has already got a home, so I already got a use, so I'll bring that out every year. So I like that, and I think that's the end of the Christmassy decor type stuff. I'll show you these because these are another thing that are on the floor. He was meant to get them healed today, and he wasn't able to take them to the place to get them healed today because the place nearby me, I think I said this before in another video, charged like £15 to get them healed because these need healed, but the other place charges £7, so I'd rather go to the other place. Anyway, so the next time he's at the other place, he's going to get these healed. So I haven't worn these yet, but I'm looking forward to wearing them. I don't know if they've got the price tag. Oh, these are $4.99. I remember they're $4.99, and I think they priced them sort of low because they were kind of, like, if you see that, they really badly need healed. Like, really badly need healed. I wouldn't wear these without getting them healed. But other than that, they're in really good condition. So, I'll just show you one because they're both in the same condition. It's a nice leather. I've not even conditioned this leather or anything yet, so I don't know if you can see any little like scuff marks or anything on it. That'll all come out with leather conditioner. But what I liked about it was, so you open the zip at the back to get them on like that. When I saw them, I sort of thought they went on like that, but it doesn't. The zip zips up, so you open them like that and then it zips up, so you just get that like zip detail at the back. I do not know where they're from because I can't see like right into them, and I can't see, I can see like a couple of letters, but I can't make out, I don't know. I do not know where these were from, but they are real leather, and they're just really nice flat boots with just, they're very plain, so I think they'll go with like everything, but they've just got that bit of detail at the back with the zip, so I really like them. And for $4.99, and then it'll only cost £7 to get them healed, which is still pretty good, pretty cheap for a pair of like nice leather knee-high boots, so I was happy with that. Right, let's go into this bag. This is a home decor thing, doing my bedroom up at the moment, and it's like pink and there's some lilac in the wallpaper, so pick this up to, I don't know, can you even see that? It seems to be glaring really bad. The price of this was $3.99. It looks like, ooh, I'm sliding like this. Do you know, I just realised every time I film, I'm like, oh, I forgot that, and I forgot that, and like when I pick stuff out, it reminds me of the stuff that I forgot, and I know that I've got other stuff because I just remembered that I put some stuff in the wash today, and also there is a box thing that I got for my makeup, and I'll put it in another haul because no doubt I'll be back at the church shop again and I'll just add it all into that. So I don't know if you can see that because it seems to be gliding, but it's like lilac flowers anyway, and they're little drawers that come out, and I thought that would be good for sitting on my dresser, and I thought I could have like my bows in one and like little lip products in the other, you know, lip balms and stuff, and I don't know, I haven't decided about the third one, but I just thought it was cute and it would sit nicely on my dresser. So there's that for $3.99, and I've just tipped all the drawers out, but never mind. Another pair of knee-high boots. I know what you're thinking. See, this seems like a lot. It always seems like a lot when I do this. It just seems like mountains, and I seem like a crazy shopaholic, which I probably am. But it seems worse because this is all like separate trips. I didn't just go and was carrying big bags. This is all like little bits, separate trips. But anyway, it is what it is. It's another pair of knee-high boots. The thing I like about these are from June. These were $8.99. These were from the same place, but these were $8.99. These are, you know, like, I love the handbags with the, you know how excited I get about my handbags, and I especially get excited about the soft, like, pebbled leather ones. Well, this is that in a boot. It is the softest, squishiest pebble leather. These are from June, I'm sure they are. I don't think it says on here, but it does say inside. And they zip up the side, and the back is absolutely gorgeous. So they arch up like that, and then the back is like zips. What am I trying to say? I'm obsessed with zips. Laces, like crisscrossy laces, and they've got a little heel. But the weird thing about these is, like from the front, and they sort of look like they're a very heeled boot. Does that make sense? Like they look like, they give the illusion of the dressiness of a very high-heeled boot, because I don't know, they just look very dressy to me, and they just look like they're a higher heel. Even when I wore them, from the front, they look as if, I don't know, they just look like they're high heel, but you've got the comfort of just wearing it. It's only like a little kitten heel like that, so I think they'll be really, really comfy, and they're just squishy, and they're lovely, and I don't think these ones need heels. No, these ones don't need heels, so these are just $8.99, and I love them, and there's no way you could walk into June and buy a pair of leather boots for $8.99, and they're in really, really good condition. There's literally no scuffs on them, no scratches. If there's like little scuffs and stuff, it can come out, but there's nothing. They're just lovely. They're in really nice condition, and I think they're black. Are they black? I think they're black with brown stitching, which makes them sort of look a little bit brown, so there's that. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to talk too long about everything, but guess what I'm doing? Here's the other one of that boot. And next thing is, oh, I realised I forgot to put the laces in these. Next thing is these leather, I took the laces out because whenever I get like a pair of shoes like this, these are leather Converse. I know it, like if they're material Converse, I just chuck them in the washing machine. Like I'll give them a scrub over and then chuck them in the machine. And if they're white laces, I'll like soak them in bleach. But these are black laces, and these are leather, so they couldn't go in the machine. So I always take the laces out and then like give them a scrub with like a nail brush and disinfect all the inside, and like just give them a good going over. And I have forgot to put the laces back in them, but they look like this. They're just basically, they're not in the best condition, but they're not in the worst condition either. When I got them, they looked in a really bad condition, and I literally took a bit of leather cleaner over them and just cleaned them up, and they came up really, really well. And I'm sure, I don't know if the price is on the other one. Is it? No, I've taken it off. I think these were really cheap. These were like $2.99 or something. And usually in the charity shops, when they see Converse, they charge more for them. But because they looked really grubby, but it was literally just surface stuff, because there's no, like, they're absolutely fine. Obviously they look better on the laces that are on them, but I think they were cheaper because they looked kind of mucky and stuff. But I've cleaned them up, and once I get the laces back in them, they'll be good to go. And the laces look immaculate as well. Did I clean the laces? I can't remember cleaning the laces for them. I must have done, because they look really, really clean. There's now a separate pile sort of piling up. I will get the stuff out of this bag, and then we will just get rid of this bag, and then we can move on to this huge pile of stuff. It's not as big, it is big, but it's also sitting on a stool so I can reach it easier, so it's not like from there to the floor, but it is still pretty big. What is this? Oh, I picked this up. I don't know why I picked this up. I think this was actually in the kids section, and I don't know if it's kids or not. Is it kids? I don't know. Are you child or are you adult? I don't know. It says it's a size 14, but it was in the kids department, and it does look really small. I don't think that looks like a size 14, but I got it to wear it as a jammy top. It just says Disney on it. Do not know where it's from, but how cute is that little design? It looks like really vintagey, just like vintagey Disney, and I don't know, it just looks sort of it looks like a worn in kind of vintagey t-shirt, and it's really, really soft, and I just really like the little design on it, and it says Happy Camper, and weirdly I've got another top in my cupboard that says Happy Camper on it, so I must be attracted to that little slogan. But I like that, and I got it to wear it as a jammy top, only because I would wear it as a top, like an actual top, because I do like vintagey kind of looking tops, but I think it's going to be too short. I think it's going to be one of those ones you'll be like pulling down at, so I think I'll wear it as a jammy top. And speaking of jammies, Mark picked me up these. These were brand new, and they've already been through the washing machine, so they are ready to be worn, I'm sure. Yes, they are, because if the tags are off, that means they've been washed. These are sheep jammies. Where are they from? Where are you from originally? It says size 14 to 16, but they don't look, I'm like a 10 to 12, and they don't look too big at all. They look fine, and they've just got these funny little sheep all over them and little love hearts, and the top is just button up with long sleeves, and it's not like the fleecy where it's like really, really thick fleece, but it is like nice soft, it's like kind of fleece but a thinner fleeciness, if you know what I mean. It's not the fluffy ones, but I just think they're really cute, and they were brand new, and I think I got them for £1 or £1.99, so there's that. Just throw over there. After I finish a video, it's always like crazy because I have to like clear all this stuff up because I just chuck it out the way. This, I saw, this has not been washed because it's got the tag on it. That's how I know, so I can keep track of like what I've washed and stuff. If it's still got the tag on it, it's not been washed. This is from Land's End, and I saw this now. This is very summery. Like, I don't see why. You would think in the winter when it's gloomy you would want to wear bright colours because, you know, it's gloomy and you want to brighten things up. And how cheery is this? I mean, I could wear it now if I wanted to, but it does definitely scream summer. It doesn't button all the way down, so it buttons stay there. It's one of those, like, I'm sure there's a word for it, but I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to try and take ages to try and find the word because battery and all that, and don't want to keep you too long because I've probably been waffling on for about 10 minutes anyway. It's probably more like 15. Anyway, I'm still talking about waffling. Anyway, I don't know why I'm doing this. I did this last time. Blouse, collar, some buttons. It's sort of loose fitting. I usually when I'm in the charity shop will shop for the season kind of thing. But this is one of these things that I just couldn't resist. It is neon pink. Like, it's really neon. And it's such a pretty top. Like, I just think it's really, really pretty. And it was £1. This was in the shop where everything was £1, and I couldn't say no to it. And it's really nice quality, and I like it. So there's that. This one here, this is also, no, this was not £1. This was 99 pence. And this is from Top Man, because this is a man's top, but it's for me. It's in the size, it is UK size small, and it is, I don't know if it's going to come up on camera. That ring light either washes stuff out, or like, I don't know. Like, now I feel as if you can't see that, but you probably can. Because the viewfinder's so tiny, I feel like you can't see anything, and I feel as if I need to get like all up in your face to show you the stuff. But I'm sure when you're watching it like on a bigger screen than like this, you can probably see it fine, and I'm like panicking. Anyway, it's not stripes. Well, it sort of is stripes, so it's got like different colours through it, like greens and burgundy kind of colours through it. It is, however, I don't know how long this is going to last in my wardrobe because I don't know if you can see that. It is like a fluff sort of magnet, and I don't know how long I can be bothered with that, but I really like the jumper. It's got a kind of hippie, kind of like, I don't know, bohemian-y kind of feel to it, but I don't know how long I can last with see how bad the fluff magnet gets. Maybe once I wash it a couple more times I might make it better or worse, and I will decide. But it's not like an itchy wool, and it was 99 pence, and I just really, really liked it, and it might be long enough to wear with leggings. I'm not sure. I have already worn this one time. See, it's me getting itchy because of all the stuff lying about. This is an eBay purchase because I purchased a denim skirt from the charity shop and it didn't fit. I really, really liked it as well. It was like, it pretty much looked like this, except it had denim, of course denim is a denim skirt. It had buttons down the front, and it was kind of, the edges were a little bit more raggedy, and I really, really liked it, but it didn't fit. Like, I could wear it, but it's like, I couldn't breathe very well. I mean, there would be no eating in it, or like, very restricted, and I can't be bothered with that. I like my cakes and my sweets, and I don't want to wear something that's too tight. This is from Topshop, and this fits very well. Now, I do not know, so there's this label here, and what I would think was the back, but there's also this label here. So does the zip go to the front like that, or does the zip go to the back? The person that was selling it, so the picture on eBay sort of looked like this was the front, but the way the labels are, I would say no, that's the label to the side. Oh, I don't know. So women's labelling goes to the left hand side, doesn't it? So then that would be the back. Oh, I thought this was in the back, but it's not in the back. Now there's a dilemma. So I'm sure the labelling on women's clothes is usually to the left hand side, which would make that the front, and then that the back. Yes, that makes sense. Is that true? Yes. And so the other label is actually telling you where the back is. So the back zip detail is on the back, same as those boots. Anyway, this is, I buy it now at $4.99, which I thought was good for a Topshop denim skirt. Another pair of Converse. Don't think these are the only ones coming. There's the only ones from this. There's a very contrast. Wait till you see what's coming up. Like, look, old lady kind of shoe, and then Converse, like a very eclectic taste. I've ordered more Converse. I've also ordered, what's the other ones? Vans. I've also ordered Vans. more than one pair. I think I might have ordered 2. Anyway, these are red Vans. I had it in my head, do not know why, don't know where it came from, didn't see anybody wearing them, I don't know where the inspiration came from, but I decided I wanted a pair of high top red, I was going to call them band, Converse, but yeah, I didn't want to buy them new because there's just no way, and I don't know, it was just a notion, and I'm like, I don't want to pay a lot of money for it if it's just that I don't know where it came from, or I didn't even know was I going to wear them, like, I don't know. I like them, I really like these. When I wore them, I liked them. It's like a pop of colour on your feet, and I don't know, I like them. I don't really know why I wanted them, but I liked them. And these were £7, and I think that was a pretty good deal. However, these did come pretty grubby when I got them at first. They were, again, like the black ones, I think they sold them so cheap because they were in a bit of a state, but had they just have washed them, they could probably have sold them for a lot more, because although they're like, you can see there, that's where it always gets worn, like the All-Star bit, but other than that, they're in pretty good condition. I have, however, put them in the washing machine twice, and I took the laces out and did my, like, steeping the laces in the bleach, and I went over this all around here, all around the rubber, with like a nail brush. So I had to get a nail brush and like some washing up liquid and just go over it and like scrub it really hard. Sometimes I'll do it with like not washing up liquid, soap powder as well, and just scrub it really hard and get it really clean, and it's come up really, really well, and I really like them. And I mean, I don't know how many times I'm going to wear them if it's just like taking a notion for it type thing, but I got them and I like them. These I got, and I don't know why I got them. They're like, they look vintage to me. I don't know if they are vintage. They're by the brand Marco Murillo. It says Marco Murillo Milano Club. They are brown and cream leather with, hold on, gold. This one's got the price on it, $4.99. I've not worn these yet, and these have not been cleaned yet, but they're in pretty good condition. And by pretty good condition, I mean brand new. I mean, look at the soles. They don't even look like they've been worn. They look brand new. They are really, really lovely. It says made in Italy. The thing about these is, they say they're a 39.5, which is like a 6.5, and I'm only at a 5.5, and these weirdly fit me. So these must be really, you know, some makes like are sizes are like, you know, depending on the brand or whatever, their sizes vary. Well, these vary quite a lot because these fit me, and I'm a 5.5, and these, oh, obviously, like, well, I would wear these with probably no socks. So I'd wear these with like jeans and no socks, not at this time of year because it is freezing here and it's blowing a gale outside right now as we speak. But anyway, I got these and I thought they were really nice, and for $4.99, like for leather brand new shoes, you can't beat that. And they've got that, I don't know, they look classic to me, like they've got a classy kind of look to them. So anyway, got those. Out of breath again as usual, waffling on 100 miles an hour. Right, let me see, have you been washed? Do you have a tag on you? This does not have a tag on it, so it has been washed. This is originally from Marks and Spencer's. This was in the £1 charity shop, and it is, I don't know if it's like leisure wear or nighttime wear. I think it's just maybe a leisure wear. It's not sleepwear, is it? It says it's a size 16, and there's a reason I got this. You know, there's a story behind everything. I'll tell it quick. So I showed a burgundy one of these before, and it was like a jumper type thing, but it was like fleecy, and every time I wore it I felt like, right, so I like to get dressed pretty much as soon as I get up, so I'll get the kids all sorted out to school and then I get dressed, and then if I don't get dressed it makes me feel lazy and I can't put a dressing gown on or anything like that. Anyway, the other one that I got for kind of wearing about the house, I ended up feeling, it felt like jammies to me, and when I'm wearing jammies it makes me feel lazy, like I don't want to do anything because I'm like, right, that's me done for the day, and I'm not, and so if I wear anything that's jammy like during the day, I can't. So the other one is no good. I have to keep that solely for nighttime because I found that when I wore it during the day it made me feel like lazy, like, because in my mindset I was obviously like in I'm going to bed soon kind of mode. Does that make any sense? Anyway, I got this one, and I will never wear this at night time. I will only ever wear this during the day, so my head will know that this is a during the day one, but it is, however, an in the house during the day one, so sort of like a dressing gown, but like don't tell my head that. So not a dressing gown, just something to like throw on to keep you warm, like that hangs up on the hook near the dressing gowns, but it's not really a dressing gown, but it's one of those things you just chuck on like when you're cold and you're just like doing your housework and just like I don't want to say house coat because that's another word for dressing in, isn't it? But you know what I mean. Like a house cardigan, house hoodie, that's what we'll call it. This is a house hoodie. Not that it's like in bad condition, it's in immaculate condition, but I don't know, I think it's going to be oversized, so maybe not something I would wear out, or maybe it will be. I don't know, I've not even tried it on. Anyway, so much for doing this quickly. This is a jumper, I'm sure this is a men's jumper as well, man's jumper. This is originally from Primark. Again, I tend not to, this has still got the label in it, so this has been washed. It's not got the label in it, it's got the little, I never took the, you know, like when you pull the thing out, and anyway, I usually bite it, that's bad. Yes, this is a guy's jumper, it looks grungy. I don't normally buy stuff from Primark, but I was just attracted, like from the charity shop, I normally I like other brands because like you can get stuff from Primark cheap as it is, so you know what I mean, I've said it before, you know what I mean. It's not that I'm against anything from Primark, if I really like something I get it. This, for example, it's grungy looking, and it's men's, so it's going to be really long, definitely long enough to wear with leggings, and that's kind of what I thought. I thought this with like a pair of like tan boots, and I don't know, I just thought it would be nice and grungy and slouchy, and I really liked it. I don't know, I have weird eclectic taste from classy old lady boat shoes to grungy type things. What is this? Okay, this is a weird piece, this is weird. But hear me out. So this is 80s, this is vintage, it says it's a UK size 12. Where's it from originally? It just says ACC. I don't know if that's a brand or if I'm just, I don't know. I think that's the only label that's on it. Okay, so I should probably have buttoned this up. You can see everything's just been sort of flung in. It even has shoulder pads, that's how 80s were. It is. We've got shoulder pads, which I do intend on keeping in this jacket. Now, it's like a double, I'm doing an awful job of showing you this, but if I take the time to button up, we're going to take too much time. So, velvet collar coming down here like this, so velvet. So this inside panel here is velvet, so you get a little like sort of bit of velvet. Double breasted, I'm basically just like doing this and then describing what it's like, but it's double breasted, it's long sleeves, it's a jacket, it doesn't fit like really tight fitting, but goes in a bit at the waist and down, but it is long enough that it covers my bum, and then quite a bit extra, not like a ridiculous amount extra, it's still going to be pretty short, but I got this to wear like a get together or night out type thing as a dress, because it does button up to, you know, like wear it as a dress or wear it like a little slip thing underneath it maybe, or I don't know, but I'm going to wear this as a dress, and it sounds weird and it probably looks a bit weird as well, but I actually really liked it. I really liked the look of it. I mean, it's not like anybody else is going to have one like this, and with a pair I'd have to wear it with really thick black tights though, because it's one of those ones, it's got like nice little buttons here, it's one of those ones that are too short to not wear with really thick black tights, but it's long enough that it's not indecent, if you know what I mean. But I do plan on wearing that, and I think it'll look nice with like nice smart like black high heel shoes, and I just think it'll look nice. And now another contrast, pair of tracksuit bottoms. I think these are again from Primark originally, and I can't remember how much these were. Oh, that jacket was £3 for the jacket. No, the jacket was £3 and it was reduced to £2. That was in a charity shop where everything is £3 or less, and I think if the stuff's been in for a wee while they kind of reduce it. That was £3 down to £2, and I thought it was a bargain for like a vintage 80s jacket. These are a pair of tracky bottoms. They are just really thin tracky bottoms. I don't know if they're full length or they're cropped. I think they might be cropped. It's hard to tell. I can't judge by this. I don't know if they might be cropped. I literally got them for kicking about the house, doing housework and whatnot. They're stretchy, comfy, they're very soft, and they're in my favourite colour burgundy, so I really like them. I'm getting hot, like really hot. I was freezing earlier, really cold, but now I am absolutely roasting. This is nothing special. I don't know if I'm keeping this because it's got a mark on it, and I've not given it like a really good try to get it out, but I have washed it and it didn't come out, so I'm going to give it a try, and if it doesn't come out, I'm not keeping it, but it's nothing exciting anyway. It's an M&S women's top, and again, just like, this would be perfect for wearing with those trackies. I don't know where to show it. I'm doing this, sorry, right, so we'll sit to this side. So it is a top. It's got little turn-uppy sleeves, very casual, very soft, nice and loose and flowy. Got that for 99 pence, and there's a little stain, I didn't show you, but there's a little stain on it there, and it didn't come out when I just ran it through the wash, so I don't know if I like give it a little scrub, it might come out. Anyway, This is again, Primark. After me saying I don't usually pick stuff up from Primark, we've got loads. This is, I think this is men's, yeah, men's medium from Primark, and it is what I call a waffle top. So, and you can get these in like waffle dressing gowns. Do you know, like if I show you up close, do you know what I'm talking about when I say that material? Like, so I call that waffle. I don't know if that is, that could very well be its name. I don't know, or it could be that I just made that up. But that kind of material, I like this material. I don't know why, but I really like this material. I also really like this style of top. This does not look like it's going to be very oversized on me at all, actually. This looks like it's going to fit pretty, not like snug, but not like oversized. And it's just got little buttons down here, and it's just casual, long sleeves, not just for kicking about the house. I think I'll maybe wear this one out. Anyway, like it, waffle top, there's that. Let me check my battery. It's got 3 little bars, so I'm thinking we're good to go. I'm hoping I'm not talking to myself. Right, next is this. Oh, this cardigan. Oh my goodness. This is originally from River Island. So, you know, Mark sends me pictures sometimes from, if this is the first time you're watching, Mark's my partner. He goes to Chad shops a lot, like after he finishes work, if there's like good Chad shops nearby where he works, and sometimes he'll just pick me up stuff, and sometimes he'll send me pictures of things, and I'll say yes, no, it's kind of like online shopping, but I say yes, no, and this is when I said yes to, but when I got it back, he didn't realise either, because like he's kind of doing stuff, like getting stuff in a rush, and he didn't realise how bobbly it was, and it was bobbly, but I really liked it. This says it's a size 14, but it fits me absolutely perfectly, and I love it. I really like it, and what I really like about it is it's got a weird thing, like, you know, if it's weird, I'm going to like it. So it doesn't seem that weird, but so it's got the zip down the front, but it looks like the zip's inside out, so if it looks like that would be how like a regular zip would look, like this, but you're kind of seeing the exposed bit that you don't normally see. And I like this, and it's definitely not like the wrong way around because there's the label, but this took some work. I would just say it's not worth it, like just, it was like £1, like just don't even, I won't bother with it. But when I tried it on, I really liked it, and I decided I was going to give it a go. So what I did was, instead of getting like a razor and going over it, I just happened to be sitting, and I happened to go like this, and I happened to have a pair of scissors near me, and then I just started doing this and snipping bits off, and then it was like some sort of hypnotic, addicted thing, and I kept going, and I could have just done this with like a razor, or I really need to get one of those things that like takes bobbles off stuff, especially when I'm getting like loads of stuff for the shirt shop. Anyway, I sat and I cut, and I must have sat for ages, and then I would put it down with it, and then when I would sit down, ages and ages. Anyway, pretty much bobble free. I don't really see any. Did a pretty good job actually. There's no bobbles on it, and it's a zip cardigan, and it's nice and cozy, and I just liked it because of the weird zip feature. But it was £1, but it did take some work, this, so I'll remember that every time I wear it. So there's that. Right, next, some of this stuff, I'm not joking, so we're getting deep into the bag now, and oh, I think there's an ornament. Oh, is that a shoe? Is that a shoe? Are you a shoe? Oh, there's a weird pair of shoes. Okay, even weirder than, yeah, there's a weird pair of shoes. I like guys' t-shirts, oversized guys' t-shirts. This is very soft. This is from, I don't know where it's from, it just says Superman. Size medium, man's t-shirt, and it looks like it's kind of been torn, and you can see the Superman logo underneath your t-shirt, and it's just very soft. I would wear that with a pair of jeans and love it. Is this another guy's t-shirt? It might very well be. Yeah, this is like a Marvel type, is it Justice League? I'm not that good. I just like the t-shirts. I'm not, my son is into all this stuff, and I like to like wear this stuff to be kind of geeky cool mum and be in with the stuff he's in with. That probably doesn't make me cool at all. That probably makes me pretty sad, but I do like men's t-shirts, and this is a man's t-shirt, so I mean, I'm not doing it just for him. It just says Marvel and a size medium, so there's that. And the next thing is, oh, this is another little bit of a strange sort of item. Not sure how I'm going to style this yet, but I know that I wanted it. It's by the brand Universal. This is, and it's a size 12, and it is real suede. So it is a suede. So in Scotland we say suede. I watch a lot of American videos, and I'm sure they say suede. Is it? No, I can't think what it is in my head. I think it's suede. Oh, my battery's down to 2, and I'm waffling, and I've still got a handbag haul to do. I might have to postpone. Oh, I can't even speak at all now. I might have to leave the handbag haul to another day. We shall see, or maybe charge it up. It is quite late at night. Anyway, little waistcoat with little pockets here that are actually real pockets, little tiny ones. And I don't know how I'm going to style it. This has not been washed. This is £3. This would need to be dry cleaned. I am not going to do that, so I'll probably just spray it and disinfect it and like give it an airing. It doesn't smell at all apart from of sweat. It doesn't really look like it's been worn. It's just, I really like it. I don't know, like, was it, oh, there's me just wasting time. I don't really know what my thoughts were. Like, it clearly doesn't go with this outfit. I don't, maybe in the summer with a little like, oh now I'm stuck, there we go. Like a little gypsy top or something, like, I don't know, or a little white t-shirt. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to do something with it. These I have not tried on. These are risky business. So these were £2. These are originally from Topshop and they're size 8. I used to be an 8 to 10, now I'm a 10 to 12, which I prefer because I like some curves and I needed a bit more junk in my trunk though, so I need to bump it up a little bit. But yes, I'm not size 8 anymore. However, I really liked these trousers and they're that houndstooth. Look, I actually got something right. I think I did. I think I got something right. Like called something that it's actually called. Got pockets here, so like elasticated waist, so I'm hoping that's going to save the day, but it's quite like a tight elasticated waist, so I don't know if that's going to dig into me and annoy me. So these were a bit of a risk, but I can always just donate them back, and they're tied in at the ankles. Again, not quite sure how I'm going to style these, but I'm looking forward to styling them. I don't know, I like them. They're a bit different. And I'm always looking for things that are, like, it's so easy to just wear jeans all the time, and I'm always looking for stuff that's like a little bit different to jeans. Talking about, oh my bag's going to fall. Talking about jeans, oh my goodness. So, ba-bam. These are not jeans, but these are vintage Levi's that someone has cut off into shorts and then stuck what looks like Minnie Mouse bows onto the bum. And Mark sent a picture of these and I had to have them. I don't even know what size they are, but I tried them on. I think they might be a 14. I tried them on, they're like loose, but I don't care. I know these have been washed because I can smell my fabric conditioner off them really strongly. They're distressed and they're vintage with the Minnie Mouse bum. I couldn't not. And I'm thinking of wearing these like a big, sort of bigger than this, like sweatshirty type jumper, woolly jumper, and some woolly tights and some boots. And yeah, there's them. I have weird taste. I think they were, I don't even know how much, no, they couldn't have been any more than £3 because I'm sure it was in the £3 or less shop, so they were £3 or less, but I just thought they were amazing. This is another piece that I'm probably not keeping. In fact, the more I look at it, the more I decide that I'm not keeping it. I just quickly show you it, but I'm not going to keep it, which is a shame because it's really nice. It's originally from Quiz. It looks like it's like really classy looking. It's actually more burgundy in real life, but it seems a bit more red on camera. It's like a waistcoat type thing with a belt. It looks really nice on because the collar all the time is out, and again I'm just getting it itchy because there's fluff all over this. It's just the weirdest material. I really love it. This is only £1 and I love it. Like, I really like this, but I can't be doing with the fluff. I cannot be bothered with the fluff. So my friend Ian, my best friend Ian, is coming to my house for to spend Christmas Day with us, which I'm so excited about. I'm so glad because I try and moan at him to come every year and he never comes, and he's finally coming this year. And not only is he coming, he's coming and he's wearing a onesie. I have convinced him, like, more like he lost a bet kind of thing, and we're wearing onesies, and it's not like lost a bet for me because I love onesies and it's so cute. And so I bought this at the charity shop and then I ordered him one online, so that's going to be like my Christmas gift to him. Here's a onesie. He is hating the idea of it, but I'm loving it. And I'm not on Facebook, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to take as many pictures as I can and make him post them on Facebook just to embarrass him. Anyway, teddy bear onesie, where I don't know where it's from originally. Where does it say? Loungeable. This isn't a size extra large, and it's huge. It's got the pockets here. It has one little tear in it somewhere. Not a tear like where the stitching sort of, I can't find it right now, but it does somewhere. It's like that, literally. It just needs a few little stitches put in it. I can't find it just now. It's huge. It's not one of the ones with the feet. I don't really like the ones with the feet because, I don't know, they make me feel a bit claustrophobic. This is not one I could wear to bed either. This would be too, unless I was like really freezing. But it's got pom-pom tires, and this is for wearing. I've not made him wear a pink one. I didn't order him a pink one, but I did order him a teddy bear one. Next thing, this again is from Primark. I remember after me saying that, I'm never going to say again that I don't get stuff from Primark, because obviously I get a lot of stuff from Primark. This is just one of those weird, like, caught my eye, like, eye-catching, strange kind of things. Top, but it's, like, looks like it's ripped, but it's not, like, not ripped, but, you know, like, the knits, like that, and then it's got studs down it, and I don't really know how to describe it. It's not got it in the back, so it's plain knit in the back, and it's like, is it a top? Is it a vest? Is it I don't know, what do you call it? Not a tank top, like a, what's the thing? The no sleeves and the, I don't know, my battery's at 2, I need to stop waffling. Ooh, this bag was teetering, and I did not realise that this was in the bottom of it. I don't know if I've showed this. I don't think I've showed this. I don't think I have. If I have, I'm sorry that I'm showing you again, but it's one of these plates. You have seen me showing like these types of plates before, because you know I really like these types of, not plates but like tray type things, because I like to like stick candles on them, and I like to like change stuff up. Anyway, they're super handy. You can also use them for like serving food, and like, or put a little cup of tea on it with some biscuits and whatever. Like, you can use them for loads of stuff, so I really like them. It just says England on it and some numbers. I don't know what the brand is. If that, I know it was for £1, and I don't know if this sign thing is covering the what the make is, but anyway, I'm just gonna go and get this done quick. And it's no, it's not roses actually. I don't know what type of flower that is, but there's flowers on it, edges and in the middle, and there's that. And the next thing, not the next thing. Okay, do you want to see the weird thing? Why is there only one? Hold on. Okay, so there's 3 more things left in this haul, and the battery is still at 2. But I'm looking at the huge amount of handbags I've got, and I do not think that is going to be enough to do the handbags, so I might have to stop after this, or I might go and charge it in for a bit and see what time it is. And anyway, I don't know why I'm saying that, because it really won't, like, you're not caring whether I'm plugging the thing in and filming the it's just because I'm looking at them, and there's really a lot, and I really want to film it so that I can get them put away. And there's some of them I've not used. I've got fluff up my nose, sorry. It's that thing. It's really, I can't even, it's going out of here ASAP. I love the colour. Anyway, I'm like this in real life. Like, if you're talking to me, I'm very hard to stay on the one thing. I'll like jump to 100 different things, like scatterbrained. Anyway, huge bag of handbags. But as much as I'm like, oh, I need to film all that, and then I need to put them away, I've like got that excited feeling inside that I get when I've got handbags. So I'll show you this quickly. It's a Pink Floyd t-shirt, you know, like the big t-shirts and stuff. It just says, I don't know what, it's Fruit of the Loom, so you know, like, it's just like that been printed on one of the Fruit of the Loom t-shirts. It's a size small, but I think it's a size small men's, and it says this on the front. Was it say on it? Pink Floyd, that on the front, and that on the back. And I like the rainbow, and I like the fact that it's black, and I like the fact that it's, I think it's cool. I think it's a cool t-shirt. Where am I? Oh, to this, and then the weird shoes. They're very weird. These leather gloves. These have still got the tag on them. These were £2, and they're just little leather gloves like this, but they're frilly around the side, like, so, not the side, the wrist. What will be the wrist? And I've got tiny little hands, like tiny little kid hands. And these fit me perfectly, which is unusual, because I don't know why I'm trying this on. No wonder my battery's going down so. It's not that my battery's going down so quick, it's that this is so long. Anyway, they fit me really well, and it's unusual because I have tiny hands. I don't know why I had to try that on. I could just have told you. Anyway, little frilly things. I wanted to give them a disinfecting because they've obviously not been cleaned. Okay. These look like something out of, what's that, Dallas? These look like something out of Dallas. Again, one of those things that come into my head, and I think I would like that. I thought that I would like a pair of fluffy shoes, and I actually ordered a pair of fluffy shoes on eBay. I don't know if I told you this. Oh, it really annoyed me. So I ordered a pair of shoes on eBay, paid for them straight away, instantly. The second I won the thing, I paid for them instantly, and they didn't come. Anyway, they didn't come for ages. I messaged the person, I'm like, excuse me, could you tell me where the shoes are? You know, like, it's been 2 weeks now, like, you know, what's the dealio? Then I contacted eBay, told them that. Anyway, messaged them again, and I'm like, please, could I have my shoes? I don't want a refund, I would like the shoes. They never get back to me. They just completely ignored me, and I think when I went back and like read their feedback, when I went right through it, there was another couple of negative comments that said they just never ever received their item. So I think what was happening is, if the person didn't get as much as they wanted to get, I get that like sometimes things happen and stuff like that, and that's understandable. That's why I was messaging, you know, like, could you tell me? But I think they've done that before, where they just, if they don't get the price they want, they just didn't send it. Anyway, that was the fluffy shoes I ordered. So I still had it in my head about the. Usually, if I want something, I'm going to want it like straight with the red things. I was like, in my head, I would like red hideout, and then straight away I'm on eBay and I'm buying them. But the fluffy shoes, I had that incident with I did do that and then went on and then didn't. So anyway, fluffy shoes. The ones I ordered were a little bit different from this from eBay. They were like pink, and I think they had a strap. But I saw these, and these were £1, and these just look, these are just so cute to me, and they're like feathery, like not like fluff but feathers. Can you hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's like, it sounds stormy outside. The rain is like being blown really hard off my window. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up. Probably would if I shut up. Can you hear that? That's how heavy it is. It's really raining really hard here. Anyway, they were £1. They've still got the little tag thing on the bottom. I obviously haven't worn them because, you know, it's it's freezing cold. But I just thought they were so cute, and it says they're from, is it Michelle X of London? And these are 5. I'm a 5.5, but they seem to fit me just nicely. I think you can get away with it a little bit when it's an open back, because they don't. I don't like it when my heel overlaps, obviously, but it comes like to the edge without overlapping, and they're just, I don't know. They're weird and cute, and I like them, and I just think they're really, really cool. And in my head I'm thinking a white vest top, pair of like distressed blue denims, like kind of light blue denims, and these shoes. That's what I've got in my head for the summer. So there's that, and that I think is the, yes, we're done. That is the end of the haul, and I will see you guys very, very soon with my handbag haul. Whether I decide to film it tonight, you'll know if I'm wearing this jumper that I filmed it tonight, and if not, I've just given up and went to bed. Anyway, I will see you guys really, really soon. If you've stayed this long, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys with a handbag haul soon. Bye. Thank you for watching. Bye.